Good morning, children. I think you have remembered the lessons which have been taught till date. You have already learned notice writing. Today we are going to discuss writing messages. What is a message? We should learn. A message is a news. Remember this. A message is a news or a request meant for some people. You can easily communicate through a telephone. Suppose a news or a request is communicated through a telephone, but sometimes the person for whom the message is meant is not at home. Suppose your friend communicates wants to communicate you about something about or about your school, but you are not present at home. That message is received by your mother. But your mother has to go out from the house, and the news is very important for you. That must be communicated to you very shortly. So, in such condition, your mother will write a message for you. She will write in the message that a message has been received from your friend, and this was the message. Okay. It is clearly written. You can easily communicate through a telephone, but sometimes the person for whom the message is meant is not at home, and someone else has to receive it. Means the message has come for you, but your mother receives the message in place of you. Thus, message writing is often required in cases of telephonic conversation when some important information has to be passed on. Dear children, tips for writing a message. This is very important. You must remember this. Message should be short and clear. Remember this. This should be short and clear. The words message should be written on the top center of the page. Write the time and date of receiving the message on the top left hand corner. Okay. A brief salutation should be given, e.g., dear, etc. Write only the important points in brief. Put your name and signature at the bottom. The writer of the message writes his name. He signs at the bottom. No subscription like yours, etc. is required. In an application to the principal, you write yours faithfully. No need to write yours faithfully or yours lovingly. No such kind of things are written. Place the message at a noticeable place from where the person may receive it. He may see easily. Draw a box around the message. There is a sample message for you. Suppose this is question. Read the following telephonic conversation. Write a message for the concerned person in short. First of all, there is a caller and other is Kiran. Caller, may I speak to Dr. Negi? Dear children, in the question you will find three names. First is caller, second is receiver, and a third person about whom the talk takes place between the caller and receiver. So underline these words, caller and Kiran are talking. Perhaps these two people are talking about Dr. Negi. Okay? Now again read this. Caller, may I speak to Dr. Negi? Kiran, sorry madam. Father is not here at the moment. Who is Dr. Negi? Dr. Negi is father of Kiran. So Kiran receives the message from the caller in place of her father. Who is her father? Dr. Negi. Caller, I am Mrs. Batra. Do you understand? Who is caller? Caller is Mrs. Batra. A patient. I have an important message for Dr. Negi. Kiran. Madam, I am Kiran, Dr. Negi's daughter. You may give your message to me. I will deliver it to father as soon as he comes. My dear children, there are three people. First is Mrs. Batra, who is a caller. Second is Kiran. Who is Kiran? Kiran is daughter of Dr. Negi. Third person is Dr. Negi. Caller. Thanks, Kiran. I am an interior designer. I had to see Dr. Negi at his clinic at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I had to show him some new designs, but suddenly my father has taken ill. I have to rush to Kanpur tonight. Dear children, this is the message. Okay? Then Kiran says, don't worry, Mrs. Batra. I will convey your message to father. To father means to Mr. Negi. Caller, thank you, Kiran. Do tell him that I will be back on Sunday night and I will see him at 10 a.m. Monday morning. Kiran, I will do that, madam. Dear children, please see what has been written in last line. Kiran's father did not come home by 2:30 p.m. and Kiran had to reach college library at 3 p.m. Therefore, she wrote the following message for her father and left. This is the, you can understand the need of the message. So Kiran writes this message. You can see the word message has been written at the top center in a box. You can see a box. Date has been written 14th February 20 and you have to fill 20. 2020. Time is 2:30 because this is the time when Kiran is going to leave her house. So she writes a message for her father, Mr. Negi or Dr. Negi, and she writes Papa. If you want to write Dear Papa, no problem. You can write Dear Papa. Interior designer. Just you have read. Interior designer Mrs. Batra telephoned. Her father is seriously ill. This was the thing which was there in the message. She has gone to Kanpur and will be back on Sunday. She will see you at 10 a.m. on Monday morning at the clinic instead of tomorrow. And in the last, Kiran signs or writes her name Kiran. Kiran will put this message on the table which her papa easily see. Dear children, our next question is there for you. Read the following telephonic conversation. Write a message for the concerned person in short. Now you can think one is caller and second is Rekha. See this? Caller, may I talk to Mr. Chopra? Rekha says, father is not at home. May I know who is calling? Now you tell me, who is Rekha? Rekha is Mr. Chopra's daughter. Okay. Who is Mr. Chopra? Chopra is father of Rekha. Now Rekha has demanded to caller that who is he or she? Who is talking? Caller says, I am Rajiv Suri. Now you know who is caller? Caller is Rajiv Suri. I had to come to your house and pick Mr. Chopra. We had to go together and meet Mr. Bakshi, the president of Traders Association. But I have received the information that Mr. Bakshi has cancelled today's meeting. He has some other pressing engagements. He will hold the traders meeting sometimes in the next week. I think you understand the message told by Rajiv Suri. Rajiv Suri wants to tell this message to Mr. Chopra, but Mr. Chopra is not at home. So Rekha, his daughter, receives this message. Rekha, when exactly? She asks. Called. The exact date is not yet known. I will inform Mr. Chopra as soon as I come to know the date. Please inform your father about the cancellation of the meeting. Rekha, don't worry, uncle. I will do that. Rekha promises to convey the message. The caller called off and Rekha waited for her father to come home. Even his mobile phone had been switched off. Rekha had to reach her college at 11 a.m. And so she wrote the following message for her father and left her house for college. This is the answer. What has been written? Message. The word message is there on the top center. After that, date has been written, time has been given, and she writes, Father. She can write, Dear Father. Mr. Rajiv Suri informed on phone. Do you see the language? She write clear cut message that Mr. Rajiv Suri informed on the phone that the Traders Association meeting has been cancelled by Mr. Bakshi because he is busy elsewhere. Mr. Suri promised that he will inform you of the next date as soon as he comes to know. And in the last, Rekha writes her name. Dear children, now there is third example for you to understand what has been written. I read. Read the following telephonic conversation. Write a message for the concerned person in short. First is Karan. No caller has been written in this question. Clearly, it has been written Karan. May I talk to Arun? It means Karan wants to talk with Arun. Message Puri. She is receiver. She receives the phone in place of Arun. Message Puri. Arun had an appointment with his dentist. Dentist is a doctor who treats your teeth, called dentist. Mrs. Puri says Arun had an appointment with his dentist. He has gone there with his father. Dear children, do you imagine who is Mrs. Puri? Mrs. Puri is mother of Arun. Karan says, Madam, I have an important message from our house mistress. Will you kindly convey the message to Arun? Mrs. Puri, of course I will. Karan, please tell him that tomorrow is the last date of submitting the science project. Dear children, Karan is class friend of Arun. Karan wants to inform about submission of the science project in the school. Now again I read this line. Please tell him. He tells his mother that tomorrow is the last day for submitting the science project. He must complete and submit it. Otherwise, it will not be accepted and he will lose marks. Mrs. Puri says, okay, I will do that. Karan, thank you, madam. Since Mrs. Puri had to attend an important meeting, she wrote the following message and left it on the Arun's study table. See this message carefully. The word message has been written clearly in the top center. Date has been mentioned. Time is given and she writes, Dear Arun. Your friend, she writes, means Arun's mother writes, Your to Arun. What does she write? Your friend Karan conveyed a message for you on phone. The message is from your class teacher. She wants you to complete your science project by tomorrow and submit it. Otherwise, your project will not be accepted and you will lose marks. Mummy, she does not write her name. She doesn't. How can she write Mrs. Puri to her son? No. You have to think. So she writes, Mummy. Dear children, we have discussed three messages. Now there is an exercise for you. You read and you have to do this. Write a message for each of the following conversation. Don't exceed the word limit 50 words. In the beginning, I had told you a message should be short and clear. Mr. Saxena, may I speak to Mr. Batra? Receptionist. Mr. Batra is not here at the moment, sir. Any message for him? Mr. Saxena, I am Anuj Saxena. I had ordered some furniture for my new house at Mansarovar Garden. The furniture had to be delivered on the 10th of this month. Because of some unavoidable reasons, we shall not be in a position to receive the furniture on 10th. Please tell Mr. Batra to shift the delivery date to the 17th of this month. Do you understand? Receptionist, that would not be much of a problem, sir. I will do that. Mr. Saxena, one thing more. I will send my own pickup van on the 17th. Therefore, Mr. Batra does not have to arrange for the transport. Receptionist, that's okay, sir. Mr. Batra did not return to the office by 5 p.m. and the receptionist, Miss Kiran, dear children, remember this. What is the name of receptionist? Miss Kiran wrote down a message for Mr. Batra and left it on his table. I think you can do this exercise. I shall meet on next Monday as per your timetable. Dear children, you have much time to think about this exercise. I think you can write easily. I have given some more questions to you. There are 5 exercises. 5 questions are there for you. I think you all will do this question. If you have any kind of problem, I will solve them. But must work. Write the answers. Write 5 messages by your own self. Thank you.